Hi crafty friends, Mary here. I'm back with another card for July's hashtag blues in July. I have a stamp panel that I stamped and die cut with a stitch rectangle die from I believe it's MFT. It's an older one. It's just a basic stitch rectangle. And my panel is stamped with two of my newly acquired stamps from Impression Obsession from the big sale that they had back in May. I'm working my way through all the stamps that I bought because my order came in about a week and a half ago. So what I did was I'm using, this is one of the new ones, and then I pulled out an older stamp that I had in my collection. This is the Strawberry Blooms. It's E as in that word 16464, and I thought that they would go really well with the pots. And this one is garden pots, and it's E as in that word 8935. So I stamped the pots first, and then I created a mask for the pots just using post-it notes, and then I stamped the strawberries. And you can notice that I created a mask with the strawberries just using regular computer paper, and then I cut the mask in half because I stamped this one first, and then I stamped this one, and then when I went to stamp the middle one, I knew that I only needed half the mask, the right half and the left half part. Looking at the positioning of the image right now, it's not quite centered, and it's kind of bugging me a little bit. Not that it has to be completely centered, but you know, sometimes we all kind of fixate on something that throws us off. So I think because it is a little bit off-centered, I'm going to ground the pot on a table, and that's really easy to do. I'm just going to, I don't need a rular, but I'm just going to use it to kind of make sure that it's straight. Even though the pot itself is not straight, and obviously even the table doesn't have to be straight because you're looking at it you could be looking at it from an angle like that. And then I'm over here, I'm gonna actually not come out so hard on an angle, so you're just looking at a corner of the table. And I did it with pencil. And then I'll go in with my marker there. So now it doesn't look so odd that my stamping is off-centered. And I'm going to go in with a fine line marker and I don't want it to be perfectly centered, you know, because all the lines are kind of like that. So that's good. And if you noticed, when I stamped it and I stamped the pots, the line of the pot, the back line of the pot can be seen, but I'm going to try to cover that with my coloring. And hopefully I'll be able to do that. I figured that I could put like a dark brown down there for soil, because I try to vary the height of the flowers of the strawberries plants, to make them, you know, seem a little bit more dynamic. So I stuck some of them more deeper in here. So I'm not going to try to color the strawberries so much. So this is just on regular cardstock, or 110 pounds cardstock. So I'm going to use my alcohol markers for them, my TriBlends, and I think I'm going to start with the pot. No, let's start with the strawberries. I'm going to start with the green for the green for the. So I want to get what kind of green? Let me look at my cheat sheet, my color sheet, my colors. I think we're going to go with this one, this one, Alpine Green. So I'll start over here. And this is a good stamp. It kind of tells you, your coloring. And I looked online at what strawberry bush looks like, and the leaves are kind of dark green, like I'm coloring here. The little flowers are white with yellow centers. And obviously the strawberries are red. It's disappointing now that the stamps are no longer sold, that there is no reference anymore online in the store for these stamps. So if you want to get an image online so you could save them on Pinterest, where I save a lot of my stamps after I buy them, they're not available online to save the image. So you pretty much have to take your own image, your own picture of them, which is not a big deal, but and obviously if nobody else has taken a picture of them, then you're on your own. And when they removed all the pictures from their website, they also removed all the sample cards that went with all the stamps, which is also sad and disappointing. It would have been nice. I don't know if they did it, but it would have been nice if they left all those pictures available on Pinterest for reference. But maybe there was some licensing issues or something. They couldn't do that. I don't know. Or maybe they'll do it eventually. I mean, obviously they had a big, catalog of image. So here I'm going across the line. There we go. Not bad. I think I'm going to use the same dark brown marker to do my wood grain, my wood table. I'm going to use a wood table. So I'm going to grab my marker and I'm going to hand draw wood grain lines onto my table. And it's really easy. You just kind of draw lines. Squiggly lines. Some long ones, some short ones. When you color it, and if you want to do knots, kind of do knots. When you do the marker over it, they will kind of fade and they will look perfect. So now I'm going to do like the darkest shade against the pot and around the pot. So, and furthest away from me. And then do a little bit of lighter. Not very much difference. That sound of the felt tip marker is the biggest complaint I have about these markers. But other than that, I really like them. I like that the color selection is done for you. I'm going to darken this area a little bit more. Not bad. I like that. Easy peasy. Where's my color blender? Just fixing a couple places that I kind of went outside the line, but overall it's not a biggie, at least not to me. Okay, now I'm gonna do the background in a blue, and I think I'm going to use Almost tempted to do this really light blue here, but the sky blue would be nice. I'm going to start with the periwinkle in the true blue and see if true blue. See if the periwinkle, what does it look like? Yeah, that's not bad. I have copper embossing, or not embossing, stickles. So I can put it down here. Oh, I like that. And that'll hide. That'll hide that part and give me the impression or the illusion of dirt. Very sparkly dirt. I like that. And then for little flowers, we can do which is which. That little dog keeps barking. There we go. I'm putting stickles on all the little centers of my flowers. And now I will have to wait to glue, stick down my panel to the cardstock, to my card panel, to my card base, I should say, until all the stickles dries. I'm gonna do something like this. Okay, that's this. And then, where's my... There it is. My glitter pen. Let's see if I could... put some shine on the strawberries. Not bad, right? I like it. I think it came out really pretty. Really pretty. Get rid of that. All of that over here. So there's my panel with the flower pot, the garden flower pot, or the garden pots, and the strawberry blooms from Impression Obsession. These stamps are no longer available from Impression Obsession, but they may be available in the second market. They were, yeah, I really like them. I like how they came out. I like this little, I love this container. I'm looking forward to, in the winter, putting little Christmas trees in them. And you could even put little, I don't know, like garden tools in them, or just like, I don't even know if I have some little miscellaneous stuff. I don't know. Paintbrushes would be cute in them. To, stamp paintbrushes in them. Crafty tools would be cute. It's just very versatile. It doesn't have to be flowers that you can put in them. And I had gotten this stamp. You could put that in there too. I would not make it so long, so that I would mask off part of the stems of these flowers, so that they are not quite as long. But cute stamps. Thanks for coming by to watch another card process video. Until next time, take care. Bye.